Welcome back to another Satisfactory video. JawshyGG here, and today we're going to begin the process of foundationing the placing foundations down over here to start building our base in a vertical motion. I've already done a little bit over here, and I want to do as much as I possibly can, especially while the phase 2 is working towards completion. If you remember in the last video, we did move our hub away from the center area, mostly so that we can do the foundational piece and bit for it. But I definitely want to figure out a good solution and try to figure out. I need to make sure I'm not missing anything here. This will probably be beneficial to have in the near future, but I need to figure out the ladder situation, because I don't know how I'm going to get up to the higher levels of what I end up building out. So I do have a bunch of concrete here, and I'm going to work around utilizing it to build out our expansive foundation. It is going to take some of our systems offline for a little bit. It's going to slow down the process for our building and all that good stuff. But I do need some more iron plates. Let's go ahead and grab those. And now what we'll do is I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this bad boy, since this is full of iron ore and I really don't have whatever. Okay, we're just going to deal with it. Okay. So, foundations. So, we're going to start plopping foundations down like right here. And start kind of like building it outwards a little bit. I like to make sure that everything looks as disgusting as possible. So yeah, then of course we do have the capability of utilizing our, still utilizing our miner here, or our, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Cool. So let's see here. We'll go ahead and just plop this down, try to make this look as clean as possible, even though it's probably not going to, but it's okay. It's fine. Everything's okay. Who needs clean anymore? Am I right? Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our production. We're going to, don't have the stuff for that just yet. So right here is our node that we can use. Do I want to turn it this way? Kind of facing that way. I think I'm going to want them all to be kind of facing the same way so I can have the conveyor elevators going up. But I don't actually know if that is going to be something that I will worry about. I forgot this building can't be nudged in that way. Or maybe instead of doing that, I could do them all this way, while they won't all be like on the same line, obviously, as you can tell with how they're laying out. No, I don't think that way would be a good idea either. I think like this way right here, because they all can pretty much be facing this way and I can still build up. So let's go ahead and build it right there. Of course, we're going to let that kind of keep doing its thing. And then really, I'm going to get rid of this bad boy. Let's see here. Okay. So this is where our iron is going from that point. These right here, yeah, we'll figure it out. No, don't worry too much about it right now. This is all a testing procedure. Let's see here. So then we'll do walls. Build up 3 walls, and I think I don't know if a 4th wall would really be necessary. Let's see, foundation. We'll do. Should we do 1 by or should we do 2 by? Or not 2 by, but yeah, 2 meter. I'm thinking maybe like that. Well, actually, hold on. Let's see here. How do I? So I guess this is another. Let's see. How do I build? So I know that there is a I don't know how this is supposed to work. I really don't know how this is supposed to work. Maybe it's because I have to buy that stuff from the shop, I guess. The one that has the hole in the middle. I don't know. In theory, though, what I could do... Actually, I will need that right there now that I think about it. I'll need that one right there, and then that one right there. That one right there. And then I can get rid of that one. And then that's where the... I guess... Or actually, if I do it this way... Like straight with it. Yeah, maybe I should do it straight with it rather than just at an angle. I don't know. This is why things are a little complicated for me. This is why building is not my strong suit, and I refuse to act like I am good at what I do. I'm good at building. Anyway, okay. So how do I get up there now? That's a good question. That's why I asked it. I don't know. Is there... Without having a jetpack, how do you get up there? I guess a bounce pad would probably be the best solution for right now. But pretty much that's the goal. And then up there, I will have all of the constructors, or the smelters, constructors, and assemblers. And then, of course, you would have the... not that one, this one. This bad boy right here, and then it would go that way. Yeah, like that. And then it would basically just go like that right there, and then it would be feeding over there. So what can we do to make this work appropriately? That is a question that I need answered, because that is something that I'm going to struggle with as we move forward. So yeah. Now, how do I get up there as is right now? I guess, in theory, there's a no, I guess with this right here, that would get me up there. Whatever, we'll just give it a try. Don't mind me, I'm just slightly losing it. This is why I am doing, I'm doing my best, okay? Let me live my life in peace, okay? So this is where the this is where it would come out into the, which I guess I should probably take that up a little bit more. I don't know if I can nudge it a little bit. I guess I probably could try. And then of course we'll do boom, boom, boom. Nope. Hold on. I don't know why I did that. I don't have to do that. I can just do that and then, okay. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. I'm doing my best. Okay. So then the smelter. Production smelter. Would be right here. Like that. And then that would be like that. Okay. Wow, this is rough. This is going to be bad. And of course, I should probably actually hold on. Let's get rid of that and let's get rid of this, and we'll do this instead. Because in theory, what we could do is we could take a splitter. We can connect the splitter to this. As far as I'm aware, this should work. This is what I was told that this would work. Now, if it does, that is one thing. If it doesn't, that's another thing entirely. But now that I think about it, I actually don't know. I'm gonna put the smelter back right here, but I'm gonna do it like a little bit further away, so I can do this instead, and then have it connect directly. So perfect. And then do another smelter right here. Is that in line with it? That is, okay. And then do I want to do I guess overlapping another object's clearance clipping may occur. I don't know if this is going to be like, this actually doesn't look like it's coming out of this. Hold on. I just have to make sure of this because I'd much rather not end up having that be a problem. So what I'll do here is now do that. And then the objective here is now we'll have this one coming out, and I'll figure out how to do actually, I could just probably do a foundation right here and it not pose any problems, right? I'm just testing. Doesn't seem like it's coming through. Doesn't seem like they're actually coming through. So I guess putting that right there would technically block it. Or I guess we'll do this, and then we'll do this right here, and I'll plop this down right there. And then I'll do this and this. And then let me see if me getting rid of this right here helps those come through maybe. Are those getting stopped? Okay, hold on. So maybe they're getting stopped up in there. No? Well, yeah, they're right there. Oh, because they're not actually connected, I guess? Yeah, because it seems like it wasn't actually connected. Interesting. So, hold on. Did the splitter just not want to work that appropriately? Alright, it seems like they're still coming out, so that's good. Cool. So now, if I come back to foundations and I plop another foundation right there, will they still be coming out? They will! Cool. Okay. So now we have 2 smelters building up iron. And this is the goal for all of these. And then, of course, I'll have a 3rd smelter. Actually, I can go ahead and just plop a 3rd smelter down right here, can't I? I should have all the material to do so right there. Is that enough? Is that the same space between each of them? I think so. Okay. Okay. So now, each of these 3 should, in theory, be creating our beautiful iron ingots. And then, of course, I will expand out this way. That's where we will then create our assembler and all that stuff. I got to figure out a better solution of getting up and down from here. Maybe if I put the watchtower over here, since I won't really be moving it. Beautiful. Okay. So, so now what we'll do here is we'll go back to our foundations, and then we'll just plop some more foundations down right here. We do need, oh no. We do need constructors, and we're going to need 3 constructors. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with each of these. I genuinely have no idea what I want to do with these. I think we'll figure it out as time goes on. But this is a good start. This is a good start. This is cleaning up a little bit. If we go back over to our beautiful watchtower here, and then climb down. Okay, all right, climb down. Climb down. You'll see that it is a little more well, not really. Once we come over here, it's a little more, it's a little cleaner right here. And I think it'll get cleaner as we continue to branch out the entirety of our section right here. It's definitely an annoyance, but we are doing well. All right, so let's see here. Do we have everything we need still? We are very low on reinforced iron plates, so they are needed to do our Mark II. All right, so let's go take a gander and see how much more reinforced iron plates we have in here. So breaking off each node into 3 smelters and 3 constructors, we could, in theory, begin the process of doing reinforced iron plates over there as well as a primary resource. Since this one's impure, both of these are impure, so they're providing not as much and not as decent amount, or not as much iron that we need. But I think this will look better once we actually have everything set up. So let's go back up there and get our constructors set up real quick. Obviously, the important ones that we're going to start off with here are going to be our production. We're going to do our constructors. Going to slam you right there. Slam you. Wait, these are actually a lot bigger than the smelters. I forgot about that. Okay, so we'll do that. Actually, we could be able to do this right here, where we plop one right here, and then we basically just line these up next to it. And then what we'll do from there is we'll just branch out our, well, I say that, but I don't think we have enough, well, we do. Branch out our conveyors this way, and now we have our iron ingots coming into our constructors, which of course we don't have. Oh wait, I need to bring up another line. Actually, I probably should do this. I'm gonna get rid of this middle one for a second, and then what we're gonna do here is we're going to plop a line down right here. And then we'll plop another line down right here. And then what we'll do there is now we can do that right there. That. We don't have enough copper wire. That poses a little bit of a problem. Okay, let's go get some copper wire real quick, and then we'll come back up here. Where's my copper wire? Oh, it's going to be over here anyway. Sweet. Oh, boy. Whee. Excuse me. All right, let's see here. All right, we need more copper wire than that, right? Yeah. Okay. So now, where did I put my watchtower? It's right here. Okay. Cool. This is the only way I can get up and down since I don't have an elevator or a ladder that I can build just yet. Now what we'll do is we will do this right here. And we'll plop this bad boy right here. And then that. That. And then that. Now all of these should have power, right? Yellow, yellow, yellow. These are all red because there's nothing selected. So I think I'm trying to think of what I should do for the recipes for the constructors, because we have a total, we can make probably more of these, especially whenever I can upgrade that to a Mark II. I just have to build the appropriate amount of stuff to be able to do that. Because if you look, a Mark 1 will do a 60 resource per minute depending on the node purity. This can do 120 per minute based upon the node purity. So that would significantly increase our overall iron production, which could be beneficial in the long run of things. And then if we have 3 Mark II iron miners going all at the same time, splitting each into 3 smelters and 3 constructors, we're going to have a total of 9 smelters smelting iron ingots and 9 constructors constructing several different pieces. What we could, in theory, start with here is the development phase for more reinforced iron plates, which I believe is our screws and iron plates, which in theory I could start this one right here as an iron plate. This one right here is an iron plate. Actually, let's do this one right here as screws instead of iron plates. Wait, no, that's iron rods. That's right. Let's do iron rods. And then we'll do iron rods. We'll do multiple. Actually, I don't know. I'll leave that up to the smart guys out there, smart guys and gals out there who know a little bit more about this game than I do. Obviously, the assemblers are going to be beneficial. It'll provide us with an opportunity to be able to expand out and continue kind of building out whatever we need. And whenever we have 9 smelters doing the same thing, what I'm actually debating on doing right now is actually go ahead and getting the stuff set up for upgrading this one right here to a Mark II miner. So let's go ahead and grab all the stuff we're going to need here. Oh, that's going to hurt. Let's go ahead and grab all the stuff we need here for the 2 crazies that we're really going to do here, the Mark II. So the first thing we're going to need here is some modular frames. We're going to need 10 of them or 6 more of them. So we'll just grab every single one that we have in there. Then we're going to need some steel pipes. I don't have any steel pipes being made, but I could probably change this up in this one right here real quick, just to steel pipes for the time being. Let that make up some steel pipes. And then I'll just get rid of this for right now, and then we'll go from there. Encased industrial beams, I think needs concrete and steel ingots. And then the portable miners I need to make one of these right here, which we will make right here next to our hub. And then we will just make 2 of these real quick. 1, 2, okay. So we have the 2 portable miners we need. We're going to need a total of 6 of them because we are going to upgrade all 3 of these eventually to Mark IIs. But for right now, I think having that one right there as a Mark II would be beneficial enough to help us, I guess. Let's see here. Production. This is, again, going to require steel beams and concrete. So we can go ahead and grab these steel beams. We can grab, once these are done being made, we can now change this back to steel beam. We will let the steel beams do their thing. And then we'll just grab as much concrete as we need for this, and we'll just handcraft them for the time being. That's probably something that I will do here soon too, is build out the automation for those solutions as well, which we actually have plenty of concrete. I just need the steel beams, which I don't remember how many steel beams I'm going to need. Is it 1 steel beam per? Let me see. Is that in this? No, that is in this. 5 concrete for 4 steel beams. We're going to need like 40 steel beams. Not a problem. 40 steel beams and 50 concrete to make 10 encased industrial beams. And we'll just upgrade that bad boy over to a Mark II, and I think that will go perfectly. So let's go ahead and make the 3 that we can make real quick. I know handcrafting, you guys are probably cringing right now, and I don't care. So that's pretty cool, though. I mean, we're finally upgrading enough to where we're not just sitting around using the bare minimum stuff. So yeah, I don't want to change this one to that because that really wouldn't make any sense for us right now. But this right here, I think, is actually going to be a pretty I think this is gonna go pretty well, because above that we'll have actually what I might do is I might build up another section. So as this is going up and as this is continue kind of to build, especially with this being, you know, about to be updated or upgraded to the Mark II, I might build the assemblers above the constructors. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I mean, there's a lot to kind of think about when it comes to this. I'm genuinely like, I'm at a loss for what I want to do, but I want to try to make it look as nice as possible. But I know you guys are probably like, it probably won't look nice. Just deal with it for the time being. So we just need 3 more. So 15 more steel beams, or 12 more steel beams, 12 more steel beams, because it takes 4. But yeah, so so our iron production down here is probably going to fail, basically die out pretty soon. So we'll make it work out though. I'll likely move all this stuff up there too, and then just have it kind of come down, or just have like keep those and have all 3 of them just like up there. I don't know. I really have not decided what I want to do just yet. It's I only needed 12. That's right. It's definitely one of those like, oh wait. Also, before I go back over there, I want to do this. Rebuild that. And then we'll come over here and we will... I need to stop jumping around. I'm sorry. I have ADHD, okay? Leave me alone. Okay. I appreciate y'all being as receptive and kind to me. I was kind of afraid, and this is going to sound bad when I say it, but I was kind of afraid that when I started this that I wouldn't get people coming in and kind of supporting and showing, you know, a ridiculous amount of respect and genuine appreciation for the series. Like, you guys have definitely made this enjoyable for me, and I'm very appreciative of it. So now we have a Mark II. The Mark II, of course, you can see we don't have any power. It hasn't started yet. It is going down though, but it's going to start busting out. Let's see how quickly this goes up whenever it starts busting out. Oh my God, that is, ooh, that is so much faster. Okay, cool. So now our iron production will definitely get backed up until we do something over here. Even though we do have these, I mean, these are already like, okay. These are already pretty good, pretty well off. But what I'm thinking is I'll create a wall over here, probably like right here on along this one, like up, and then an assembly station, line of assemblers will be up there. See, I don't know though, because I want to make sure that, well, maybe I'll go this way as well. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Let me just see how this looks. If I could remember which one I needed. We're just going to see how this looks. And of course that will go up. And you guys already know what I'm about to build. Don't mind me. This is just the easiest way for me to get up and down right now. I have that right here. Yeah. Okay. So then, now, so I'm starting off with this one right here for the time being. So if I do this right here, do this, I think that will work. I mean, it just looks weird. No, I don't like that. I need to make sure it's higher up. Okay. And then production to an assembler. We don't have 4 rotors with us. I do have 4 rotors down there, though, which I can go grab. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Oh, no, this is going to hurt. Actually, do I have 4 rotors down here? I have steel pipes. I have 2 rotors. What do I need to make 2 more rotors? It's probably why I need to have a crafting bench over there, right? It's fine. Running is good for you, lads. Yeah, the entire idea here is for you guys to see the full... I need screws. For you guys to see the full extent of what I'm doing. And yes, again, I am handcrafting. Deal with it. So I'm going to need 12 rotors, which means I'm going to need 10 more rotors. So I'm just going to let it go until I can build 10 more rotors. Just so I have them available. I've seen people who have a ridiculous amount of inventory space, and I'm genuinely jealous, but I feel like it comes with the milestones that you have for each tier in your hub here, but also from the MAM. So I definitely need to start doing more stuff in the MAM. I promise I will do more stuff in the MAM. I need to figure out what I got to do, but I do promise to do more stuff in the MAM, because apparently that unlocks some pretty good resources or some recipes and things like that. So, but we're gonna focus on this real quick. We're going to continue kind of building out, expanding, and try to see if we can get that verticality rather than just just having it all like spread eagle right here. But you can see it's looking a little bit better. While this, well, not really, actually, it's looking a whole lot worse, but this could potentially help. Granted, if you look right here, that's not in line with that. So I likely will end up moving the elevator just because I don't want to move all of this. Don't judge me. Yeah, we'll make this assembler. We'll see how it looks, and then we'll go from there. But this does quite a bit for us, though. I mean, I think this will help out significantly. Okay, so now we'll make our assembler. Which I just realized our assembler requires 2 pieces. I don't know why I forgot that. Let me do this real quick because I'm about to fall off if I don't. Nope. That's not what I meant to do. This is exactly why I need to know how to do the... I'm absolutely going to move the space elevator. Okay. So... this one will come up right here. And then... oh, I forgot. The assembler does not like that. So if I have it right there, so I need to move it over 1 this way. So we'll do this. And now that should be like dead even, right? So if I'm standing right here to the next to that, and then if I'm standing right here, it's next to that. Okay, so that should in theory be exactly what I need it to be, right? We'll do that, and then we'll do that. So this will basically be like, while this isn't necessarily going to do anything, because I don't think there's really anything that uses. Yeah, none of these things use both iron rods and iron plates, but this could be a good. So I mean, this is likely to be a pretty good solution. It's just I think there's other things that we're going to need to do. I guess the other thing that I could possibly do is instead of having it branch out this way, like right here, build a, get rid of these. Build a another constructor right here, even though that's not going to be in line with that, maybe. But what I'll do with this is I will then turn the iron rods into screws. So let me power this on real quick just to kind of get an idea. And I'll go back up here real quick. And if I have to, I will maneuver myself, or like maneuver the, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and move this back a little bit, maybe one. Right there, I think should be fine. Now, dismantle that one. Actually, we'll need to dismantle this one. Just actually, we don't even need to dismantle that one. We need to dismantle this one. Bear with me, okay? So that is still way too close. Okay. Okay. And then, of course, you guys know I'm going to be difficult. Okay, so now we'll do the assembler. We'll do it like, we can put it just right here. I think that'll be fine, right? Right there. All right, and that will send screws over, and then that's how we can make our reinforced plates. And then, of course, you guys already know we do need to power this bad boy up here, which means we can do this, and then we can plop this right there, and then we can plop that right there, and then now we have an assembler building our reinforced plates up here. But this obviously isn't what I really wanted to do. I didn't want it to be like this, super disgusting and all that stuff. But I feel like with time it will become a little bit easier to manage and deal with. But this is all a requirement. And actually, wait a minute. I have potentially a better idea. Something that could potentially be a little bit more convenient. Let's do this right here. This is exactly why I do not like building in games. So, if you guys notice, we have all of those and all of this area up here. We could, in theory, instead of doing it this way, have the assembler right here and then build up this way. So I build this guy up here and then basically have him like this. Still have this guy coming this way right here. So I got to figure out how to do a full 45-degree turn. How do you... I was literally watching somebody else do this earlier. I don't remember how I did it. That's probably the best way that we could do it right there. Okay. Anyway, and then I think the other one was over here. And then I don't have enough room. Convenient, I don't have enough of the thing I'm trying to build right now. I should have enough in there though. I can go grab some. Oh no, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, we'll go take a gander up here, but this is pretty much the general beginning stages of the factory building that I really want to try to accomplish, that I'm going to do horrendously, and you guys are going to judge every second of it. And honestly, I don't care. Judge all you want. I told you guys from the very beginning, I am not good at base building. So deal with it. But yeah, this I think in theory will help out significantly. And of course we can have more assemblers up there, and all this other stuff. It's really just going to be a matter of the build just going well enough, I guess, and mostly just to try to maintain space and like distance and all this stuff. I'm still learning the rope, still trying to figure things out. Still very much would love to see your guys' blueprints. Now we do this, and then we come right there, and then that should be a 45-degree turn, and now we should have both screws and those coming in. That's our reinforced plates. Awesome. Okay, so now we have that being developed. We have we have a reinforced plate up here, and that's only utilizing 2 of these. We still have this third one, which is doing our, if I'm not mistaken, it is doing our iron rods. So we could, in theory, do something more with that as well. And that's kind of where the idea of having these set up like this instead being a little bit better off. I probably could have put the smelter up here instead and had that, or the constructor, I mean, that's changing it from iron rods to nails up here. But I like to make things as annoying and disgusting as possible. And it looks like we're still rocking our iron is still coming out of that, so that's good. As I say that, I just look and it's completely empty now. So that'll probably be the next one we work on, is the coal. The coal is likely going to, I'll just place on this second layer right here. Since we do have the truck stop right here, we can build out more foundations this way, like this right here. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do on either end. Guys, I'm getting too excited. Okay, so we can do that right there and then bring it up this way, like from basically like right here, bring it up instead, because this right here is taking it over here with more iron ore, making it into a steel this way to go over here. So there's a lot of stuff that we have to adjust and we have to change around, and it is going to take some time for us to get to this point. Just know that it is going to be a struggle bus. And I'm very much excited to continue this pathway. But this first node is not done yet. We still have to worry about the iron solution, creating the steel ingots, and then kind of branching that off into a couple different areas. One being for the versatile framework, the other being for the automated wiring. We're actually pretty close to being finished with those two. So what I might end up doing for the time being is setting up some type of solution to, which actually I can get rid of this, some type of solution here to move iron from here to over here. So what I might actually do, let me just go ahead and do that real quick. We'll do organization, we'll do logistics, a splitter, and then we'll do this. And then we'll just keep with the with this aspect. We'll do that, and then we'll do this right here. We'll keep with the Mark 1s right there because I don't want to use a bunch of reinforced plates just yet. This will then split back into this, and we'll still be getting steel production while we are building our factory, our vertical factory. But having this Mark II is definitely going to play a huge role. I mean, you can see it's making, critical points already, but we've already cleared out a significant amount of what we were using. Unfortunately, this was the one that actually had the least amount of machines associated with it up front, but it did have a lot more back on the back end, so we had to put those on another one, which isn't a problem. We can maneuver where we need to, and by maneuver where we need to, the biggest thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get this coal up to our vertical area up there next. I think that in theory should help and should make this a little bit easier, but it's a process to clean it out. The space elevator will move, but I'm probably not going to do that until after phase 2. Just because I don't want something going, like I don't know if that stuff will be removed if I do remove the space elevator. But we are making progress. This is definitely something that is going to take some time. So you just have to bear with me as we kind of continue building out the factory. It's just going to keep coming this way. This is just going to keep coming this way, and this is just going to keep coming this way. So it's going to be a 3-layer. I'm likely going to expand the middle section right here all the way to this little rock formation, but I have this one likely just going to be kind of floating right there. But my plan is I do want to put structural beams in there whenever I get that, because I don't really have anything beneficial right now for that. But I do have plans. But thank you guys so very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this beginning of the remodel. It's going to continue on over the next couple of videos, and we're going to continue kind of growing our new section here. But yeah, thank you guys again so very much for watching. Remember, if you want to share blueprints with me, feel free to do that. I do have the blueprint gun now. There's a variety of different things I want to focus on, but I want you guys to be happy. I want you guys to enjoy the content. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what I could do differently to make these videos more enjoyable for you guys, make my base look better. Also, subscribe if you're not already. Hit that thumbs up button if you did enjoy the video. Also, down in the description, there's a couple links, including our Discord and our Patreon. If you want early access to all of our videos, you can check out our Patreon. It's $4 a month, and it goes back to supporting the community directly. So with that being said, thank you guys again. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.